What up, everybody? I had my whole sense of reality called into question from an unexpected source recently. I was ordering a drink at a bar, and across one of the $1 bills that I got back in change, $1 bills, someone had taken a black Sharpie, and they had written, "This is your God." And I was like, mind blown. Because clearly this person hasn't seen a lot of $20 bills. Where my ballers at? That's how you started taping. You just choke right into the mic. Fuck it. We're getting loose for the rest of this. It doesn't help being broke. I got my identity stolen. Weird choice. Peculiar choice. But how this guy had doing it, he was stealing $25 out of my bank account every month for 2 years in a row, which does not say a lot about this guy. But that says even less about me. Because that means for 24 consecutive months, I had money missing from my account and just assumed I forgot about like the dub sack and burrito I bought the night before. But I got it all back at one time when I spotted it, and it was a lot of money to me. It was over $500. So it seemed less like it was being stolen from and more like I was being taught how to save responsibly. It's not like this guy was a thief. He was just the world's craftiest financial advisor. Teaching me what happens when I smoke a little bit less weed. I don't know, man. I clearly do drugs. I'm clearly a fan of drugs. Look at me. Everything you think about me is true. Yes, I do play the bass. Congratulations that you all knew that already. But I'm a fan of drugs. The government, not a big fan of drugs. So much so that they have to prove it all the time. I was in a government building not too long ago, and they had anti-drug campaign posters up everywhere. It was like Dare, but it wasn't Dare. It was like an off-brand Dare. It was like the New Balance of Dare. And it was called They Lied. So it was like, here's a bunch of cool stuff about drugs. Turns out they lied. Ah! And then each poster had a different drug, and they all had a picture on it and some text. And the one for LSD just looked like a picture of me when I'm sad. And it said, they told me if I took LSD, all my problems would just go away. They lied. And no one's ever said that. Also, I beg to differ, but that's splitting hairs. It's a reasonable statement at the very least. I think they know it's kind of bullshit, though, because everything was written normally except for the letters LSD. That part was still in like a cool trippy font. So I was like, well, it might not make all your problems go away, but it will make this look fucking tight. And then there was a bunch of other ones. There was one for Ritalin, because it was old posters or whatever. And it said, they told me if I took Ritalin, I could focus better. They lied. Which is essentially them saying, hey, you know what? Fuck doctors. The best one, though, for sure, was cocaine. It said they told me if I took cocaine, and they said took cocaine, so they've never been around cocaine. You don't take cocaine, you have to do something for cocaine. The picture proved it, too. The picture was like a scared, like skinny woman in a corner. It looked like an American Apparel ad. But it said they told me if I took cocaine, I could party all night. They lied. That's not the problem with cocaine. The problem has never been that you aren't partying. There are so many real problems with that drug. It ruins lives. Could have said, like, they told me if I took cocaine, I wouldn't spend such a weird amount of time in this bathroom. They lied. Like, they told me if I took cocaine, I wouldn't be so aware of my septum. They lied. They told me if I took cocaine, I would speak at a reasonable volume. They lied. I got a question for you guys. I don't understand why when someone very tragically goes from having HIV onto the next phase of that it's acceptable in public for everyone to just say that person has full-blown AIDS. That sounds unnecessarily mean. Sounds like you're throwing salt in what was already an AIDSy wound. I just like, what shitty like frat boy bro doctor came up with that phrase, said it once. How did that catch on to the public? That's like if a doctor told you that you have straight up cancer. You're like, oh, sorry, man, this is very hard to say, but your son here appears to have motherfucking diabetes. And that shit is type 1 as hell, so like, things are not looking good for little man. All right, thanks guys, I'm Benjamin Hoffman. Give it up for Jessica Hong!